Hi Scorpio, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with another monthly reading for the month of November. And we'll start by using two different tarot decks, and I'd like you to choose from them. I have here four different decks. I have the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, the Impressionist Tarot, all artwork which is represented in each tarot card, recalling the Impressionism period of artwork. And then there is the Pictorial Key Tarot, and this is a tarot deck that was created by Arthur Waite, Pictorial Key, and the idea was that intuition needed to be to arise from the colors, the illustrations, whatever the card itself projected and communicated. And then I have the Golden Dawn Initiatory Tarot here. So just take a moment and choose two decks. I'm going to ask you to choose two decks of these. I've got the Impressionist is one of them, and the Pictorial. All right, let me start with, so this is for you, Scorpio, for the month of November. And after I lay the tarot spreads, I'm going to pick out the runes, and finally, or invert the succession, the way I do this. I have an oracle deck here, a couple of oracle decks. Let's see what comes up. This is the Impressionist. Okay, now let me start by saying, well, we open up with the Empress in this deck. Take a look at how beautiful that is, and that is the only major arcana here. There is also a Page of Swords, an interesting Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Now, interestingly, compared to other decks, look at that. A cane against a wall. There is the Nine of Wands. And this comes out as being our focus, one of the focus cards. Then I have the Six of Pentacles and a Six of Swords here. Let me spread the other deck, the Pictorial Key. I see movement for you, Scorpio, this month. Well, happy birthday, by the way, for those of you who have your birthdays, who celebrate your birthdays in the month of November. Two Ace of Wands. And the Devil. Okay, now, look. We have the Hermit. The Hermit. The Six of Cups. The Page of Cups. the Death card. Again, an Empress, this time as a focus card. Another Ace of Wands. And the last card is the Devil. Okay, now the Devil, let me take a look here for a moment, because the Devil is mirroring the Six of Swords here, and there's change. This is radical change. Of course, it travels through the Death card, but I will take some Vera Sibila on that Devil first off. I usually attack the first difficulties, the cards that I don't like, but here we have in the same position, actually, the Ace of Wands. So definitely here there is something starting for you in the month of November. And it involves a very important person in your life. And it's a female figure. For those of you who have, say, businesses, family businesses, it's the matriarchal representation. It's the mother in your family, which will hold a lot of importance for you this month. For those of you who are involved or interested to be involved with a woman, this will represent a woman in your life who may not be there, but in any case, an important woman for you. So these are the two givens, and they are represented, they're repeated again. And in terms of pages, we have 1, 2, 3 pages and 3 different suits. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Page of Cups. Now, 3 sixes as well. Let me take... Okay, no, this Devil, actually, I was worried about it, but this is here we have la leggerezza, lightness of being, here the artista, and love. This is actually out and out a sex. This is a preoccupation with concern. It's on your mind like the windmills of your mind. Now, since this Devil card is also mirroring the Six of Swords, the month of November for you, Scorpio, is a month where there's going to be internal, now I'm saying that, internal with you, transformation. It's going to be rather profound. There's and the transformation is very much linked to a female figure in your life. This could be even for women. This has to do with relationships of all kinds. It could be business relationships, could be family relationships, could be romantic relationships. But prominent is the action you take with a woman or towards a woman, the interreaction with that person, with that woman. Now, there is a lot of seemingly, I'm going to call it seemingly, the pages seem to want to say something. They seem to want to give us information, want to give us news. They seem to. But what do we have? We've got also 3 sixes, and the sixes here are cards which are moving you toward a different way of acting. The Six of Cups with someone from your past. And I have to say, the person, if it's a female mother figure, it has to be a woman, in that sense, she is a woman of your past if she gave birth to you. A female figure from your past could be you have had a relationship with her, you have worked with her before, you were partnered with her in a business before. Now, there's going to be something involving both a relationship with that woman. Now, again, it could be a mother figure, a partner, a business partner. When I say a relationship, it is in the wide sense, but it has to do with finances as well. It's almost as if you see this person once again and you say, okay, let's go back into business. Or, yes, I really need you by my side because I need someone to help me with my wildest dreams in terms of business, in terms of risks that I want to take. I want you by my side, all right? And by your side they will go. I'm getting here also that there are a good number of you who will be involved in a spiritual relationship. not in, sorry, I didn't mean a spiritual relationship, in a relationship that has to do with something spiritual. Now, this could play out in a number of ways. Something spiritual, I mean, love equates spirituality, so that could be a bond of love. But it also can play out where you go into business with this person, and in the spiritual realm, maybe you're both psychics and you open a business, or alternative medicine with a spiritual side to it. But there is something here that requires both study on both of your parts, and creating something new with the Empress. I mean, that also is significant of giving birth to new ideas. However, not however, and there's so much here. There is also, there are here these two wands. Now let me show you them again, right? That wand and that wand. Let me show you two this way, okay? They are, one is a wand that is reminds us of older age, a cane against a wall, all right, and another of a younger age when there's so much passion in action. And it is a development from my left to my right, into from a past to a future here, going through a complete revolution here with the a complete transformation with the Death card. This is what I'm seeing here is a relationship where there are trials and tribulations, but it's something that was begun in the past, where there were lively ideas. You know, when you first met, or when you grew up with your mother, or when you first started this new business with this partner, female partner, you had very good intentions. You brought forth so many different ideas, gave birth to so many different ideas. It stopped. It ended. You just stopped working with them or communicating with them, seeing them, dating them. This is going to be now picked up in a more mature way, not without its difficulties here with this Nine of Wands. But what is to be gained from this is a mutual relationship in both spiritual terms and business terms. It's as if you both, now follow me because I'm getting this very clear as a message. You both speak at length about what money means to you. And because you probably in the past did not see eye to eye, so you need to renegotiate every now and then. Sorry, Scorpio, my computer screen shuts off. So what it is the renegotiation, because in the past you haven't seen eye to eye about money matters. It's the renegotiation, a very strong bond here about what money really is, what it can bring to you. Okay, we have what we need, but the excess, what shall we do? Shall we invest it in certain enterprises, in certain donations, in helping certain things to develop? And this comes about in the very beginning of you gelling again, your friendship, your relationship again, your business again. And what's interesting is that you're both very keen on speaking about it, because you're both very keen on the spiritual side to what money means. If money flows, it goes, and to be able to come back, you have to spend it. You know, these are the ideas that you will be saying to each other. You'll be talking about it. You know, you have to give it away to have it back. There's this flow of money that, and the flux of money that is for you both, okay, both of you, a spiritual good. So you're elevating the notion of monetary value and material goods that it can buy to a level of spirituality, because now, in this frame of time, you're both more mature, and you are fully aware of the burdens that you have both had when there was the divide, when you were apart. And you will never let that leave your mind, in the sense that you know how far you can go, and how much you can suffer being apart, both of you. Interestingly enough, is that there is a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk, a lot of talk, a lot of give and take, a lot of talk, a lot of love, a lot of give and take. I would like to take a couple of more cards on this Nine of Wands to give me an idea more of the issues that will be arising for both of you. Okay, I'm definitely seeing that the burdens, okay, the burdens come from a male component of the group. It could be a group, two companies that meet again. One is represented by a family member that you know. But in this case, the burdens are concern a male, and this will be discussed at length, and let me show you the cards. I have the Gran Signore, a very important man, Conversazione, conversation, and Prigione, the prison. And what it tells me is you're fully aware of why things didn't work out in the past, and it has to do with the lack of communication on the part of the male. This will be changing in future, and both of you will be aided by the fact that you'll have some form of enterprise together, some form of activity together, almost as if it would be a covert. It's an overt operation for a covert romantic feeling that you need to justify between you two. You both are very, very, you say timid. I want to say timid, but it's not that. It's not even being shy. You're both fearful, okay? You're both fearful, and the idea, it's almost that the idea of working together will give you both something to lean on, and something that will make you, and so you believe, so you're thinking, it will give you something to keep you together. I'm just going to take the Neapolitan cards here on these three for further clarification, and then end with a casting of the runes. Yes, indeed. It is a bond. It's a sort of, you have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Indeed, it is a bond, a strong bond that you're bringing forth, both of you. It's as if you knew each other from forever, and it's as if you are siblings. You're not, but you come from a family. It seems that the notion of family comes back. Perhaps in past lives there was some kind of relation there, father, daughter, sister, brother, sister, something like that. But you are both adamant about coming together again and making it work at all costs, and still creating that bonds. If it weren't for this fear, represented by the six in this deck, where then the seven in the deck is definitely a yes card, and but it is a fear. It's that one step that keeps you from getting the full 100% yes. And this is called life as well. We don't have 100% answers. We just have some clue where we can find guidance. We are given clues, and whispered, spirit whispers to us and tells us, gives us odd clues, and sometimes it's even almost impossible to understand what the messages are trying to say to us. So I'm fairly pleased with this as a reading here. I've gone through. Well, let me take now the runes over this. Okay. Okay, definitely coming together, and this has been long coming. All right, there is a give and take. There is an exchange. There is an exchange of talk. There's a transformation on the death card. It's the beginning of coming together again, be it a relationship, be it a partnership in crime, be it a business relationship, is going to be characterized by both of you setting the timing, setting the stage, talking precisely about what you want ultimately, and it's sort of like a negotiation process. Now, one there are four different conversations here. The most important one is the central conversation where there is a coming together, an exchange, mutual exchange, joy in being together, and joy in learning and growing together. There also is, and the runes warn us about not speaking, not communicating, and that will be the downfall. That will be um, the failure of the initiative of the coming together. There will be, and this is a very very important message. There will be much talk about the importance of travel and what travel means to you both. Um, we want a home, yes, we want a company headquarters, yes, but how important is travel? Do we actually have to travel, get on planes and move? Do we travel simply by going through internet to find our clients? What is that precisely? Now, another important message here is that you both parties, let's say, are very aware of your differences, are very aware of what went on in the past and what occurred. And you again state that very clearly between the both of you. And that's a good thing. But they are definitely warning you to keep the communication flowing. Otherwise, there will not be success in any kind of endeavor that you both parties, both sides decide to undertake. Now, there's something interesting here. You both will feel that you have a unique space together, and you want to cultivate that space, and you want the space to be just yours, just very specific for you, and different from all other past relationships or partnerships, different from the way you have operated or reacted or behaved in the past. And you both agree on that. What is a difficult issue is, will we come together in a physical sense? Will we live close again? Will we live in the same home again? Will we be able to decide where to do that if we want to? Will it hinder us? Could it possibly hinder us being that close? And that is going to be the conundrum, question mark. At the end of the month, you'll be coming away with that question is going to be still in both of your minds. How close do we come to keep our relationships safe, be it a partnership in crime, be it a relationship on the job? How close is close and how far is too far? Well, Scorpio, I do wish you again happy birthday for those of you who have a birthday in November. And I hope this was of help to you. Do visit my website and see what I do. I also coach. I do coaching, and you can see that on my other site, anima-animus.net. And just come and ask me for a free consultation in those terms, and then I'll see what I can do. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Bye bye. Namaste, my fellow Scorpio friends. Till we read together again. Bye bye.